The 2022 World Cup in Qatar has approached. The FCDO has provided some advice for supporters traveling to Qatar for this winter's largest athletic event so they can experience the excitement. Fans from all over the world are expected to fill the Qatar stadium grounds with raucous cheers. Qatar is doing everything in its power to make this event, which is quite unprecedented for the nation, as memorable as possible. As a result, if you're an international football fan or a tourist. Hey people, welcome back to our channel. In today's video, we'll be looking at the top 9 travel tips for Qatar World Cup fans 2022. But before we start, make sure to subscribe to our channel, turn on the notifications, and most importantly, watch the video till the end. Let's get started. Number 1. Be ready. The following general requirements will be in effect as of the 1st November 2022. Travelers are responsible for staying informed of any changes to the travel and return policy by checking official sources and websites before making travel arrangements to the state of Qatar. Travelers are required to follow the policies put in place in Qatar to prevent the spread of COVID-19. While quarantine is no longer required for all international travelers, those who test positive for COVID-19 after arriving in Qatar must follow the state of Qatar's protocols and perform self-isolation measures. No longer are visitors to the state of Qatar who are citizens or residents needed to submit a rapid antigen test or PCR. Prior to entering the state of Qatar, visitors are no longer required to bring a certificate from a polymerase chain reaction or rapid antigen test. Visitors to Qatar will no longer need to pre-register for the Etihad's health application prior to arrival as of the 1st November 2022. Number 2. Double-check travel advice FCDO. Follow travel advice on how to get ready for your trip, including information on money, health insurance, and passport validity. The FCDO has created a page with travel tips for the 2022 World Cup in Qatar. Since this page is updated frequently, subscribing to email alerts will help you stay informed about any changes throughout the competition. Number 3. Comply with the Qatar entry requirements. A certified PCR or quick antigen test certificate that shows a negative COVID-19 result is required for all fans in addition to their Haya card, which serves as a form of fan identification. Before traveling out, all accommodations must be arranged. The list of nations subject to COVID-19 red health regulations is no longer in effect, and Qatar is open to international travelers for the majority of nations. Qatar no longer requires quarantine upon arrival. However, some passengers are still required to submit to COVID-19 testing. Please be aware that as of the 1st November 2022, COVID-19 test results will not be required in order for World Cup visitors or returning residents to enter the nation. Additionally, there will be no need for immunization records or quarantine checks for World Cup spectators. The most recent update states that starting on December 2, 2022, ticketless spectators can enter Qatar for the World Cup knockout stage. Qatar welcomes visitors from around the world. More than 95 nations now allow citizens to enter Qatar without a visa. However, the duration of stay permitted varies. In addition, regardless of whether they are GCC citizens or residents, tourists, or travelers, all qualified visitors to Qatar must adhere to a set of rules. Please be aware that as of the 1st November 2022, COVID-19 test results will not be necessary in order for World Cup guests or returning citizens to enter the nation. Please refer to the COVID-19 measures and recommendations from the Ministry of Public Health, Qatar for further information. Number 4. Invest in travel protection. Fans could face a hefty medical bill in the thousands of pounds without a sufficient travel insurance policy. Make sure that your coverage covers you for all your intended destinations, existing medical problems, COVID-19, and planned activities. If you're going abroad, it is strongly advised that you purchase travel insurance. In addition to paying for trip cancellation fees, it can cover damaged luggage, medical expenses, and other losses. Both domestic and foreign travel-related accidents may be covered. Protecting against potential dangers and financial losses is the goal of travel insurance. The dangers might vary from little inconveniences like missed connections and delayed luggage to major issues like critical injuries or infections. Your travel insurance will be helpful if something happens while you are away. Prior to purchasing travel insurance, it's essential to review the coverage. Even though there are many insurance providers, only a select number provide the finest coverage. Unlucky events can occur at any time and anywhere. You have no control over some of the circumstances that life has put us in. Imagine receiving a call while abroad informing you that a very close family is in critical condition. What would you do in this circumstance? The overseas shipment you received will express sympathy, but it won't give you a refund. These are just justifications for purchasing the best travel insurance. Number 5. Drugs and alcohol. In Qatar, only pubs and restaurants with permits may offer alcohol. It is forbidden to eat it somewhere else. However, non-Muslim Doha residents with a liquor license are allowed to consume alcohol at home. Budweiser beer can be purchased inside stadium grounds at the World Cup, but not at concourse concession booths or before or after matches. In the evenings, supporters can get drunk at special fan zone in the heart of Doha. Public intoxication is typically punished in Qatar with severe fines and jail time. However, the head of Qatar's security operations has stated that while most violations will go unpunished during the tournament, police may make an arrest if someone engages in a drunken altercation or damages public property. The legal drinking age in the United States is 21, and bar bouncers frequently demand photo ID or passports to enter. Visitors should expect harsh penalties for drug possession, even of trace amounts, as Qatar has a zero-tolerance policy toward the use of illegal substances. Long-term incarceration may be used as punishment. One of the most drug-restrictive countries in the world, Qatar forbids the use of marijuana, as well as over-the-counter painkillers, sedatives, and amphetamines. Possession, sale, and trafficking of illegal substances can result in harsh punishments, such lengthy prison terms followed by deportation and hefty fines. Charges or drug smuggling may result in death. When arriving at Hamad International Airport, where authorities have detained people carrying the smallest amounts of drugs, World Cup fans should be aware of these laws. Authorities use cutting-edge security technology to scan bags and passengers. Number 6. Do's and don'ts. Qatari laws and customs differ from those in the UK and carry severe penalties for actions that are not illegal in other nations. In Qatar, cohabitation between unmarried men and women is illegal, and extramarital sex is punished by so-called indecency laws. Unmarried couples, however, are reportedly able to share hotel rooms without incident during the World Cup. Public shows of affection are frowned upon in public, according to the official tourism website. While holding hands won't get you locked up, tourists should refrain from displaying closeness in public. Adults found guilty of consensual gay or lesbian intercourse in Qatar face prison terms of 1 to 3 years. Additionally, cross-dressing is illegal. According to World Cup officials, anyone is welcome to attend without fear of any form of penalties, regardless of their sexual orientation. Number 7. Go to the Islamic Arts Museum. This location, which is regarded as Qatar's crowning achievement, ought to be on the bucket list of every visitor to the nation. It is situated on an island that was created with the purpose in mind and that borders Doha's Corniche. The museum is a 4-floored architectural wonder created by I.M. Pai, winner of the Pritzker Prize. It is a heritage library with a 21,000-book collection, including 2,000 rare Arabic and English editions. The Museum of Islamic Art also features a gift shop, a cafe, and both ongoing and one-time exhibitions. On the 5th floor is also the stylish Item restaurant, owned by renowned chef Alain Ducasse. Number 8. Choose adventure sports. Qatar offers a wide variety of sports to thrill seekers. The sandy desert and other desert activities are what define southern Qatar. These include camel riding, kite surfing, quad biking, wakeboarding, and 4-wheel drive dune bashing. Additionally, at Khor Al-Adaid, a UNESCO World Heritage Site where the sea is interlocked with dunes bordering Saudi Arabia, you may see the Inland Sea. You can also try go-karting, paragliding, waterboarding, skydiving, and kayaking while visiting Qatar. Number 9. Visit several restaurants. Without restaurants and delicacies that please your palate, no travel guide to Qatar would be complete. Local specialties like shawarma and falafel must also be on your list, as well as makbuz, kunafa, karak, luqamat, and tharid. The restaurants and hotels in Qatar offer mouth-watering menus from all over the world, including Mediterranean, Indian, French, and an endless list of others, even though the country is recognized for its Arabic and Middle Eastern food. For a wonderful culinary experience, visit eateries on the Corniche like Atrium Lounge and Al Hubara. With that, the video has come to an end. Let us know what you think in the comments section to help us expand our community and attract more people who share our interests and are eager to learn. Please hit the like button and subscribe if you thought the video was interesting. Till then, bye!